What's up? So I'm back at my desk. I missed this yesterday, and my plan today was to get the morning dip buy, and we're going to take a look at my, trades. I have a video about before, so you probably saw it. But Tim Sykes bought this today. Hold on. So right after, hold on. One second. Ugh. Whoa. Okay. 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 I'm not using my mouse. I'm just using like if you put two fingers on the thing on the cursor board and you push up, then it zooms in. If you pull out, it like pulls out. All right. Um so ZSAN. I want a whole picture of the chart. Jesus, this is taking long. Okay. So this was my trade. And these were funky paper trades that didn't process, just like 1,000 shares. I was trying to see if my idea was gonna work, but it never processed, so whatever. Let's see where Tim got in. Tim got in today this was at 10:42. 10:42. He got in at 10:42. Wait. 10:42. He got in at 464, 2,000 shares, and he got out at 10:50 at 490. So, wait, 65, 75, 85. That's 20 plus 1, 21, 26. I think he got 26 cents on 2,000 shares. So that was cool. And there was a little dip here. Like, this is what I could have done. But literally, this was after I got out, right? I'm just like sitting around, like thinking. And I was just like, fucking bastard! I was just like screaming at the computer. I wasn't like, I'm not mad at him. I was just like, shit! Like, when you're like, I was like, damn it, I could have done that. But, so whatever. So I think it's cool to analyze like a guru's trades because then you can learn from it. I used to buy his trades and follow along, and I remember I bought something and held it overnight, and he usually sells in the morning, and literally I watched I woke up to a morning panic before I knew what a morning panic was. I think it was a weed stock too. I remember exactly where I was sitting. These moments just stay with you forever. So, yeah. But I was just like, damn it, there's an opportunity and I'm missing it. But it was so quick. Like, I was thinking maybe he'll like hold it for longer, but he didn't. So, I think I should do some recaps for myself of what his trades were so I could learn from it. So, yeah, if I look at this, whoa. If I look at this, high or low, it makes sense. Like right here, you know. Good move. And then it generally didn't dip below this area. Faded into the close. Had a low of like 421. Let's see where 421 is on the other chart. I want to make a corresponding line. I guess there's some support there, and that's why it held that level. There's really nothing past this. Maybe there is some here and there and maybe there. So, you know, when I look at this chart, this is an uptrending chart. It looks good to me, you know, and I'm thinking, what will happen if I hold it overnight? I think that maybe it'll go up, or maybe it has a morning panic and it spikes and goes. That was my plan. But look at what it did. It just went down all day from the sixes to the fours. So in my mind, I'm like, is the momentum over? Is this play over? Or I just don't know. Let me take a look. Oh, remember yesterday I was looking for the 70 million volume bar? There it is. But where is today? So today we're like here. It's like half the spike of yesterday. I don't know. I've seen stuff where it goes up, pulls back, and then goes again. I don't know. I don't see any news. To me, I have no idea what it's going to do tomorrow, but in my mind, this downtrended, so that makes me think that maybe it's just going down more, but it did find some support here, and it has bounced 50 cents if we really look at this double bottom. But I just don't trust this for myself. Here, double bottom, boom. What's today? Is today Friday? Hold on. It is. So, I wonder what will happen Monday. I'm going to watch it Monday. Also, I thought I knew how to make a watch list, but I don't think I do. I watched Tim Bowen's webinar yesterday. It was good about making a watch list. But then I sit down and I don't know what to do. I think I remember a little. There was also something, Mark Crook's pre-flight checklist is really good about how to make a watch list. But maybe I need to go through these too, like this is a lot of work. Like this was, and sometimes these top percent gainers disappear. So maybe I should at least look at one. This was the biggest low float, and I think if this is in the millions, then it really did a lot today. Let's see, yeah, low float, rotated the float many, many times. Looks like healthcare going up, life sciences. Ever since January, I remember healthcare has been going, so maybe healthcare is a hot sector. I just don't like this chart. Like, this was a cool move, but it just downtrending. I don't like it. I remember seeing IGCC in the chat today. People were talking about it. I don't know what to think of it. At least it's uptrending. Yeah, when I think about making a watch list, I almost feel like paralyzed. Like, I don't exactly know what to do. This is also uptrending. I like that. I don't like this. It's too low priced and weird and choppy. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be looking at low floats. This is too high of a float. Low floats are good for me. No. What's the float on this one? So this one had a low float. This one had a low float and had a lot of volume. Wait. So I'm going to watch this one, even though I don't know what I'm watching it for. This one rotated half the float, uptrending chart. Is this a marijuana stock? No, India Globalization Capital. I still don't know what these brown things are. Something about the SEC filings. For marijuana stocks, announce a successful appeal of something, procedures, retaliate. I don't know. Float, 22 float, didn't really rotate too much, but it had a huge spike. Was there any news? Strange. Okay. This one has a low float. I'm looking for generally under 10 million. What did this guy do? It's like choppy, but at least it's uptrending. I don't know. And it didn't trade enough. So I think it's probably illiquid. I don't want to touch illiquid stocks to get stuck in them. So, this one didn't trade so much. I'm going to let this guy go, CIFC. I just don't know. I also remember people telling me Chinese stocks are sketchy. So no. Rotated half the float, has uptrending. Okay, so these two. And this one has a low float. I think I should also look at the daily chart. What is going on? This is bad sushi, or at least totally downtrending. This is my attempt at creating a watch list, people. So it's like so it's up, but now it's over here. Computer. And oh, this is another important point. Volume, 40 million, so it's spiked up. Or I don't know what the volume was for the spike, but or is this the volume? I guess so. 40 million, but it couldn't hold the spike. Now it's back at that range with 60 million volume today. So it has slightly more, got halfway there. I guess this stock has bag holders. So maybe I will say ACHV, I will paper short it on Monday. Let me write a note to myself. I guess this stuff takes time. ACHV short. Oops. Sorry, phone. Okay. IGCC. What do I think? I'm also watching ZSAN. So this is a previous runner. I have no idea what these levels are, so I'm just gonna wait. Oh, seems important. So 100 million volume, 80 million volume, 60 million volume bars, ramped up to $15, and then of course crashed, and that was over a few day period. And it looks like this was the breakout level before. Well, this was, and then this was, and then this was. So maybe oh boy. Looks like 223 or something like that is like some kind of level, I think. So if IGCC can run IGCC, so maybe long IGCC, ZSAN, I'm just going to put a question mark. I don't know what direction that thing is going. Let's see. No idea. So IGCC. This had a nice over a dollar share profit for the day. So I have 3 stocks that I'm watching. This one was spiking before. Now it's just weird. I'm just gonna eliminate it. This is this guy. EBIO. These are too low priced. This one looks weird, like a short, or I don't even know what this is. Shrimp. Where's SHLDQ? This video is going to be long. SHL. You know what? If you're out of time, watch my videos double speed if you want. I watch everything double speed. I don't have time for slow talking. This one is just hanging out at this level. Cron is back in the 21s. Some of these are so old, they've just been hanging out here. And the SPY. Oh, and this one had 5 pieces of news. So it's at this level again, 281. Kind of a cool bounce from the 230s. I want to see what the news things are for ACHV again. Okay, midday movers for healthcare stocks. Up 50% pre-market. Positive data. Announces final data from phase 1-2 study. Smoking cessation candidate. So I'm seeing a healthcare sector, a biotech, if I'm saying it correctly, sector movement. What is this? Extension of expiration date and reduction exercise prices of its publicly traded warrant. What the hell is that? I remember, aren't warrants like insider trades, no, insider stocks that people can sell at a certain price that's in the SEC filings. Okay, Capital today announced the extension of the expiration date and reduction in the exercise price of its outstanding publicly traded warrants. What does that mean? The public warrants were scheduled to expire at 5 p.m. The new expiration date was 2 days later, 2 years or 3 years later, or 2 years later, or 2021, 2 years later. Okay, so does that mean that the warrants, does that mean that if the warrants expired, people were going to use it? So now that they extended it, that people that they can't use it? I don't know. Has 11 million outstanding publicly traded warrants to purchase 1 million shares of its common stock by surrendering 10 warrants and a payment of $50 in what? Oh geez. This is me trying to read financial statements and news about finance. You know what? So I told somebody I like stocks and they were like, you must be analytical. And I was just like, no, I'm not analytical. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so I would say that the title of this news article applies to what the hell they're talking about because it's talking about an extension of expiration dates for publicly traded warrants. Number one, I don't exactly know what a warrant is. Number two, I don't exactly know what the extension of an expiration date for a warrant is. I don't know what the reduction of exercise price is. So we're going to close this guy. I should have a video called Reading the News with Liz, right? She's like, what is happening? Okay. Listen, at least I'm attempting to read it. I think I just avoid these things because I don't know and I don't want to seem like I don't know even though I don't know. But I don't know. Announced today that it has successfully challenged New York Stock Exchange American's decision to delist the common stock of the company. Huh? Announced a successful appeal of delisting. So I guess the New York Stock Exchange can delist companies and they have appealed this, so they're still in the running. Did they do a financing to get their money up? I don't know. I've heard about financing, delisting, all sorts of stuff like that. In a written decision. Okay, so basically they're not delisted, right? Okay. So they're not using their warrants. They're not delisted. And then, ooh, I always wanted to check what the brown ones were. What is this? If I do Control F, can I search? No. I thought, oh no, my computer's gonna die. Hold on. Now, what am I looking for? I feel completely overwhelmed. I feel like I'm just looking at words. I don't know what I'm looking for in the form K8, 8K. No idea. And it's just one page. Okay. Let's see what this is. But IGCC's on my watch list for a possible long, and I have no idea. Why did I say it's a long? You know, that's the thing, too. I really need to write down whatever I'm thinking because I just forget it. 4 marijuana stocks seeing new highs today. L-buy. IGCC. Kush Holdings? No. Kush Holdings is this. Let me read this. The marijuana stock market has gone through cycles of volatility over the past couple of years, but in the first few months of 2019, the market has nothing short of exciting. Companies in the cannabis industry are working on producing new products for consumers, some of which containing hemp-derived cannabidiol. Following the momentous passing of the 2018 U.S. Farm Bill, cannabis companies have since ramped up cultivation of hemp to meet the growing demand of their nascent sector. What does nascent mean? Though the cannabis industry is still in its infancy, its growth potential should serve as an indication that investors looking for potential opportunities could benefit from looking into marijuana. A, B, C, D are 4 pot stocks. This is why I need a notebook. I didn't know IGCC was a pot stock. Is this a notebook that anyone's using? Asks self. Oh, this is my old research book. What a bunch of junk. Let me rip it out. This is my new stock book. Crap. Ugh. Okay, note to self. IGCC is a pot stock. And I'm also going to write that so is LBI and so is KSHB and so is, where's the other one? IIPR. Okay. Good. Also, I am now halfway through trading Trader Checklist Part 2. So that's cool. It has 4 sections now. You know, I actually liked reading the news on video. Is this where data collection comes in? Like you say to yourself, oh, I think IGCC is going to go long, and then you see what it's going to do? Something like the low, what did it open at? What was the low? What was the high? I can only plug this into a working Excel sheet and figure out what to do with it. But for now, I won't. I think this video is at least 40 minutes long. I've just been rambling a lot. Sorry, not sorry. And okay, I can't hold it in anymore. I went to look at puppies today, and there is one who has an application on his name, and I really, really hope that they pick me to be a new dog mother. So fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay, bye.